Hi, how's everybody doing today? Look, on Monday, we started talking about a concept. We're going to talk about it again a little bit today, but we're going to add to it. Does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Who was here on Monday? Okay, so we have half the class who hasn't heard this yet. So everybody listen up. First, I want you sitting up straight, because we can't listen while we're lounging. Thank you. Good. Back straight. Everybody repeat. I'm not here for the belt.
I'm not here for the belt.
I'm here for what it takes to earn the belt.
I'm here for what it takes to earn the belt.
On Monday, we talked about this. It's very important for your training because really, I'm not here for the belt. I'm here for what it takes to earn the belt. Tells me everything about how you practice, why you come to class, what you do when you're outside of class. That sentence right there tells me everything that I need to know about you. Effort when nobody is looking. That's what we're adding today to this. Effort when nobody is looking. Who went to the tournament that we did? Okay, hands down. Usually when we're at a tournament, we see a lot of 100% effort because there's a direct reward. There's the trophy we might win. There's people in the audience who are watching us and we want to impress them and we want to look really good. So we see a lot of effort at tournaments. We see effort in class because the instructor's watching you and other people are watching you and your parents are watching you and you want to look really good. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I'm not concerned with any of that. I'm concerned about your effort when nobody is watching you. Who practices at home? Good, hands down. Do you practice just as hard when you're at home as, say, if you're at a tournament or in class?
Sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people, I know there's people in here, you might say, yes, sure, of course I do. But I know there's a lot of people who don't. They kind of let it slip when nobody is around. But you know what that tells me? It tells me that you're not really interested in making yourself better. Because if you were interested in making yourself better, it wouldn't require getting a trophy. It wouldn't require somebody watching you, telling you, hey, make that stance longer, get your back up straight, do that block stronger. It wouldn't require any of that because you would tell yourself that. Doesn't that make sense?
Sir.
Really, when you get down to it, martial arts is about making yourself better. When you come to class, the only thing you should be concerned about is how do I do something better than I did it last time? How do I do that grappling move better? How do I make that work? It didn't work last time. How do I make it work this class? How do I make my form stronger? How do I make my stances deeper? That should be the only thing you're concerned about, not that. Does everyone understand? You get that by worrying about how to make yourself better and focusing on how to make yourself better. Martial arts is not just an activity. It's not something we play. It's not soccer and baseball. Those are sports that we play. Martial arts is a lifestyle. It's something you live all the time. Does everyone understand? It's not something you do on Monday and Wednesday. It's something you do every day. It's something you do when you go home at night. It's something you do when you go to school in the morning. Does everyone understand that?
Sure.
And at the bottom of it, it's about making yourself better. And if you practice really hard, really, really hard, when nobody is watching, it tells everybody that person cares about making themselves better. Does everyone understand that? When you train today, I want to see this concept, but more importantly, when you go home, we need to be thinking about it. Don't slack just because nobody's telling you, hey, you need to straighten up, you need to make that better. Same goes for rules, same goes for schoolwork, same goes for anything that you want to do to make yourself better. It's the exact same concept applies. Because your technique, everybody say this, your technique, quality, communicates how much you care. If I'm watching a student and their technique is just super sloppy and they're all over the place and they're a purple belt, does that tell me that they have cared since white belt about how their technique looks? No. Do you think that person, when nobody is watching, is really working really hard?
No, sir.
No. They only work hard when somebody's standing there telling them to work hard. Okay? That shouldn't be you. You should be the exact opposite of that. Okay? Everybody stand. Let's think about this today. We're not going to play martial arts. Okay? We're going to live martial arts. We're going to do it correctly because we want to make ourselves better. Can we do it? Okay. Chuddy up. Bow. Good.